Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I'll be taking you on a journey around town, but not the usual journey around town. I'll be showing you the past of Sandbach from 2009 on Google Street View. So, let's get into today's video and I'll show you what it's like when it was 2009 in the town of Sandbach. As you can see guys, we are at the motorway. And this is what it looked like in 2009. I haven't shown you the motorway in my vlogs yet because it's not really much to show you because it's just the motorway. Or if you're in the US, you call it the highway. There's the motorway right there. It was a gloomy day when this was taken, and as you can tell, it looks pretty cool. But in recent years, it has changed quite a lot. So if I move this, you'll see what I mean by how much it's changed. This is what it looks like when it was a sunny day. Also, this was 2011. It really is good. But when you get more forward in time towards the present day, it changes quite a bit. And as you can see, from 2015, it had a roundabout built. And it is actually quite a useful roundabout, even to this day, as it helps with the traffic. And, well, it is cool, because roundabouts are cool. And if you go back in time again to 2009 and head along this road, which is called Old Mill Road, this is our old petrol station, or as you call it in America, gas station, which is a cool name for it as well. But this has recently, not long, in the past couple of years, or a bit more maybe than a couple of years actually, has been demolished, this one. And what you can see today, it looks way different, as I will show you now. Is what it looked like back in 2018 when the new gas station, as you call it in America, or if you're in the UK, we call it a petrol station. But this is when they were building the new petrol station on Old Mill Road. It really is a good petrol station, and this is what it looks like to this day now. It's very good, and it also has a Greggs in there as well, which is a bakery convenience type store added on to the cooperative petrol station. And if I go back to 2009, I'll show you a bit more of the town. When it is quite cool to know how things have changed in my town, in my hometown. It really is. And if I take you on this journey, I'll show you a bit more. As you can tell, when this was taken, it was 2011 and a very sunny day. At the moment, while I'm recording this, it is a whopping -1 degrees outside. And that's in Celsius, if you don't know in America. It is absolutely extremely cold. It's so not nice, really isn't. Now, if I come zoom out of this street view and take you to one of the places that I've shown you in my recent vlogs, I'll show you. And before I show you the Waitrose that has been redone up quite recently, and it absolutely looks fantastic now, it really does. But this here was the old pump station. It was very derelict and unfortunately in disrepair, as you can see, going by the damage here in the screen. It had a lot of vandalism and by looks of things it was on the verge of crumbling to pieces. But in recent years this has been demolished and this site now is home to housing. It is said to see a site that could be used for something else than housing, but it is now home to housing, this whole site. It really is sad indeed to see another plot of land going to be done to housing. It really is. And yes, if you haven't noticed already, I am wearing glasses. These are my prescribed glasses from the opticians. And I wear them whenever I'm using the computer or reading. As you can tell, yeah, this is sadly no longer what it looks like anymore. I do think it should have been kept as it is, but obviously with this old pump house being demolished and maybe one house being put back on it, as it would have been quite better off as one home on the site. It really would. So if I just zoom out of this, I'll show you what Waitrose used to look like back in 2009. And well, there's a massive difference to the recent video you have seen me do. There really is a massive difference. So, this is what Waitrose looked like back in 2009. It looks a lot different now, as the car park here is no longer a separate car park. It's now part of the Waitrose car park, where it's called the disabled parking in. As you can tell, this was done on a very gloomy, wet day. And this is what the Sandbach post office sign used to look like. Very old looking indeed. But it is good that in recent years it has had a new sign. It really is good. So, let me show you the front of Waitrose. Here's the front. It looks a lot different here, but if you go onto the area of here, where I'm about to put this down, what has B&M's on it is no longer B&M's on here because this was 2019. Just as Homebase, one of our garden centres in the UK, had been gone into administration, but there are some home bases still alive, which is good, I do say, because it's not good to see any business close down. But luckily, Homebase has survived in some areas. So, I'll show you 2009. This is what it used to look like in 2009, before the housing was on here. As you can see, it was about to be built, the housing. It looked a lot different, and there's Homebase, which is now B&M's. And, well, you've seen this bit before, this view of Waitrose. It's what it looked like before it refit, that I have said in my previous video. And now if you go to 2021, this is what it looks like now, today. Very big difference indeed in the branding on the building, indeed. Much more simple and sleek look to the actual branding on the building. I do say so. I prefer this branding compared to the old branding, which is this here. Much more simple and streamlined down. A lot more better branding indeed. And Waitrose is slightly smaller and less in your face when you go past Waitrose on the way to any other place that you will be going to. It really is a lot better, that. So yeah, that was a quick video on what Sandbach used to look like in 2009 to today. So if you like this video, please leave it a like down below. Comment on what do you think of the town when it was back in 2009 and to the present day as well. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and ring that notification bell and you'll be notified when I upload a new video to the channel. So until next time here on Adam's Adventures, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.